It's just simple. You need to compile that code to run it. We can't run the code. I have the source code, like we do the code blocks, we go say build and run. The same here with Kali, but how to do it, there is no such a button to do it with Kali. You just say gcc -g, because I want to debug that file, and say lab, or say 13, because that's the file is 13.c, that's I named it, renamed it. You don't have to rename it, leave it as lab 12, please don't get confused. And -o, the output of the file, when it's compiled, it gives me a file to run. And I will name that file, say we13, that's it.
Yes.
And it's going to give you this. That means, okay, your file is there. I need to run the file and test it. So this is the first step, run and test. So I compile the code to test it. So I will say we13, run the code. So what I do, just debug the code to see what's going to happen for me. And enter, it says segment fault. You take a screenshot of that. That's the first screenshot. And now what do? When you've done that, you have your attack file, which is my attack file. It's here. This is, I said to you in the file, I said, change the names with this. You come in here to your code, and you run this code, which is, again, you debug this file, gcc -g, and the name of the attack file -o, and I call it attack 13. Enter. If I run just this attack file, I'm just going to print just such a names.
Okay.
Because that's what it is. Now I want to pipe that into my previous code. So I do that one, run my attack file, but I want you to run it into my another file. We called it we13. Is it? So it's gonna. This is your second screenshot. Your screenshot is you come in GDB and your attack and your source code file for the number 1 we compiled. Break main, run with R, enter. It's gonna give you such every file as we go. If we say next, it's gonna say it's gonna print that, give me first name, blah 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 blah. I don't need that stuff. I'm just gonna debug only one, run, because I know before one is gonna give me segment fault as where the location it's been, where the program is broke, which is here. I'm gonna return into it. Okay? So that's third screenshot. Fourth screenshot, you do your test code, fix your code, which is, where is it? I showed you. This is your fixed code. You fix it. If you don't know how,
Yeah.
you go back to the weeks before last Monday.
Yeah.
We did that. When you're done, you want to test your code. You wrote your code, fixed code, compile it, gcc again, -g, and the name. Says lab 13, fix whatever you wanted to name it, -o, and I will say fixed 13, -run fix 13, and test it. Just make sure it's functioning, there is no segment fault. Fifth screenshot. After that, what do we need to do? Secure, I want to debug my file. GDB, again, we called it fixed. Where is it?
Fixed 13.
Am I
Fixed 13.
file? Take card there.
Fixed 13.
Okay. do the same thing again, like what we did before.
Break.
Break main, enter, run, next, 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 next. This is supposed not. Next. Next. I'm going to debug it with something. Just write this in here. And you don't get any segment fault anymore. It's there, that file. It just didn't give you an access to that file, but since this is when it's running the memory, when it go there. That's the last thing I want. Okay?
Okay.
We have